Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Nebo Unboxed. I'm Zach, and today I'm unboxing Nebo's Redline FLEX. The Redline FLEX is a rechargeable LED flashlight that uses flex fuel, meaning it can be powered by the included 14500 rechargeable lithium-ion battery, or you can use a regular alkaline AA. With the rechargeable battery, it has 4 light modes, and with a regular AA, it has 3. As you can see on the side of the box, the ring around the button of the light will glow certain colors to indicate its status. This only works while using a rechargeable battery. The light will begin to flash red when the battery reaches 25% to indicate that you should recharge it soon. Once it reaches 10%, the light will glow steady red to indicate you should recharge immediately. When connected to USB power, the light will glow red while it's charging, and will turn blue once it's fully charged. As noted on the box here, it can take up to 2 hours to fully charge if it's completely out of battery. Okay, so the box looks great and all, but let's go ahead and look at the light out of the box. Now, each light comes with a micro USB charging cable, and as you can see, it's attached to the clip here. The light feels very sturdy, like most of the Redline series of lights, and the clip on the back here is actually dual direction. That means it can work both ways, whether you want to clip it with the light facing up or down. You could even use it as a cap light if you wanted to. And it is a Nebo light, so it also has that strong magnetic base on the bottom of the light. At the top here is a 6x adjustable zoom that goes from wide flood to tight spot. You have to give it a little extra effort sometimes the first time you zoom it in, but after that it should turn easily. Zooming the flashlight head all the way in reveals the micro USB port on the back, where the light can be plugged in to charge if you're using the included 14500 lithium-ion rechargeable battery. The button is on the front here, and as I mentioned before, it has a clear ring around it that will light up to indicate the battery status of the rechargeable battery. Flashing red means you're at 25%, and steady red means you're below 10% and should charge immediately. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out those 4 light modes. First is the high mode, which is 250 lumens and shines at up to 160 meters for 2 hours. And here's what it looks like when you zoom it in. Next, we have the low mode, which is 80 lumens and shines at up to 93 meters for 4.5 hours. If you double-click the button, you get strobe mode, which, like high, is 250 lumens and shines at up to 160 meters for 2 hours. And last but certainly not least, we have turbo mode, which can be activated by simply holding the button down. In turbo, the light is 450 lumens and shines at up to 237 meters. The light will stay in turbo mode for up to 40 seconds before reverting to whichever mode you were using before activating turbo. Or if the light was off before you went into turbo mode, it will simply revert to high mode. When using a regular alkaline AA battery, you get all the same modes with the exception of turbo. Turbo mode will only work while using the rechargeable 14500 lithium-ion battery. And keep in mind that the light is not as bright when using a typical AA battery. In high mode, the light shines at 90 lumens and 102 meters for up to 2.5 hours. In low mode, the light shines at 30 lumens and 57 meters for up to 4.5 hours, and in strobe mode, the light shines at 90 lumens and 102 meters for up to 4 hours. But having the option to switch the rechargeable battery out for a typical AA in a pinch is still a great feature. It's also worth noting that unlike some of the other Nebo rechargeable lights, the Flex does use a standard 14500 type lithium-ion battery. So if you want to switch out the rechargeable battery for another rechargeable battery, you can use any standard 14500 type lithium-ion. And speaking of batteries, switching them out is pretty easy. Simply unscrew the magnetic tail cap at the bottom of the light and tilt to slide the battery out. Replace with another 14500 type lithium-ion battery or a standard alkaline AA, following the instructions on the side of the light here. Once the new battery is in, just screw the tail cap on and you're back in business. The Redline FLEX is a pretty awesome light with a bunch of features and flex fuel, making it extremely versatile. That's going to be it for this episode of Nebo Unboxed. As always, it's been a pleasure. I'm Zach, and we'll see you next time.